Very good morning, students. In today's class, we are going to discuss a book back question for a unit called Light. In last two classes, we discussed the things which present in the book and also the content through PowerPoint presentation. And in today's class, we are going to check how we are good in the contents in the particular unit, right? Now we have moved to the question. An image that cannot be obtained on a screen is called, right? I told you there are four types of images. One is real, virtual, inverted, and erect. Real and inverted are always combined with each other. If real image will come, it always be inverted, right? Like virtual and erect always match with each other, and if virtual image will come, it always be an erect. Right. An image that cannot be obtained on a screen is called. Right. In early class itself, I very clearly told you an image, if it cannot be obtained on a separate screen apart from the mirror, that image is called as virtual image. Virtual in sense invisible image. The image which we can able to capture on the screen, those images are called real image. If we can't, it's called as virtual or invisible image or unreal image. So the first answer for the first question is virtual image. Image formed by a convex is always virtual and smaller in size. So here they ask you which one is a mirror or lens. Image formed by a convex mirror is always virtual and small in size, right? It's not, we are not studying about the lens. Yeah, we study about the lens also, but convex mirror only give you the virtual and smaller images, right? An image formed by a dash mirror is always of the same size as that of the object. And the next question, an image formed by a dash mirror is always of the same size as that of object. Is it same size as that of object? It's a plane mirror. But in concave mirror also we have one condition, we are able to get the same size of that object, but it's inverted. But here is a hypothesis question, but it means that they didn't clearly tell you whether image is real or virtual, right? But in few people are studying 7th standard, I am not teaching about the types of images formed in concave mirrors. So as on our syllabus, it belongs to plane mirror because you can able to see the same size what we have in our hand, right? If you have an apple, the size of apple what you see in naked, that's the same size it shows in the mirror. So the plane mirror is the right answer. An image which can be obtained on a screen is called a dash image. So first it's the opposite question of the question for the question number A. It's exactly opposite question. An image which can be obtained on a screen is called a real image. Which we can't obtain on a screen is called virtual image. Simple. An image formed by concave dash cannot be obtained on a screen. It's lens. Okay. Concave mirror we can able to obtain on the image which is formed on a concave mirror we can able to obtain. We can able to capture on the screen because it's a real image. But in concave lens, things are different. We can't able to capture the image because it's a virtual image. Now we are going to check the answer. I told you first one is virtual is right. Second one is a mirror, that's also right. Then third one is a plane mirror, that is also right. Then fourth one is a real, and fifth one is a lens. I told you what I told you is right. So I hope you understand the answer for the questions. Now we move to the next part, that is true or false for the given statement. We can obtain an enlarged and erect image by a convex mirror. We can obtain an enlarged and erect image by a convex mirror. It's false, right? In a convex mirror, we can able to get virtual image, but not and it's small. It's not erect one. And if it is erect and enlarged, is not practical in convex mirror. So it's a false statement. It's possible in concave mirror, it's not possible in convex mirror. A concave lens always form a virtual image. Concave lens always form a virtual image. It's true statement. Concave lens always form a virtual image, whereas concave mirror forms real image. We can obtain a real, enlarged and inverted image by a concave mirror. Is true statement. Concave mirror can able to produce all these three possibility of images, whereas convex mirror is only possible to produce small and virtual image. A real image cannot be obtained on a screen. It's a false statement. A real image can obtain on a screen. A concave mirror always form a real image. This is one of the hypothesis question as an 10th syllabus is a false statement because concave mirror form real and also virtual image at one instant, at one position. So if it is false, it's right. Now we are going to check the answer. The first one is true, first one is false. This false. Convex mirror doesn't produce a enlarged image, it produces small image. The next one is true. Convex lens, concave lens always form a virtual image, is true. Third one, you can obtain a inverted image as true. Third one is true, it's right. Fourth one, a real image cannot be obtained on screen, is a false statement. And fifth one is a false statement. So what I am predicted is right, and what we read in the book is also right. Concave mirror can able to produce real, inverted, and also virtual, and also erect image. So these four possibilities four possibilities of image can obtain in concave mirror. So it's a false statement. Yeah, only told you real image, so wrong answer. Now we move to the next question. Match the items. A plane mirror. A plane mirror. You want to find the answer. A plane mirror. Used to tendency is wrong answer. The image is always united magnified, it's wrong. Image is erect and of the same size. So fifth one is the right answer. The image is erect and of the same size, then object is right answer. Convex mirror. Convex mirror the image is erect and smaller in size than the object. So can form image of objects spread over large area. So the image is erect, smaller in size, then the object is the right answer. Convex mirror. Then convex lens. Image is always illuminated and magnified. Concave mirror used by dentists. So mirrors are used, concave and convex lens are having similar property, but here they mentioned the application. So we want to give application for concave mirror. That specific application is not related to convex lens. This application is related to concave mirror. Dentists use concave mirror. Okay, then concave lens. Concave lens can form image of objects spread over large area. Magnifying glass. Concave mirror also uses a magnifying glass, but concave mirror having two applications. So both third one is the right answer. Now we are going to check the answer. For first one is 5 is right answer. Then B 2 can form image spread over large area. Convex mirror can able to spread over large area. Okay, C1 used as magnifying glass. C1 convex lens, magnifying glass. Okay, then D3 concave mirror. Concave mirror is used by dentists and endocrinologists. Then concave lens can spread image. Image is erect and smaller in size than the object. So these are the right answer. So this is one of the given answer almost related to the particular content what's present in the left hand side, and so they confuse us. So anyway, just repeat the answer. A plane mirror, it always produce same size. So 5 is the right answer. Convex mirror can form image of object spread over larger, because in a rear view, in side mirror of a vehicle, they use convex mirror. Okay, then convex lens used as a magnifying glass. Then concave mirror used by dentists. Then concave lens, the image is the image is erect and the image is erect and small in size than the object. That is the answer for E. So the only answer left is fourth one. The image is also simulated and magnified. Is only left-hand answer. Remaining things are matched. Okay, these are things for match following. And now we are moving to state the characteristics of image by plane mirror. image is always same as that of the object and is form virtual. Lateral inverter, that I already very clearly explained what's my lateral inverter. The image what we seen in the plane mirror is exactly not same. What we have in the left side, it shows as the right side. When you have an object in the right side, it show you as left side in the plane mirror. That is called lateral inverter. Left right ಆದರೆ right left ಆದರೆ. So that's the one of the important property of plane mirror, that important characteristic of plane mirror, because these characteristics is not suitable for any other mirrors. The image formed is virtual, image is lateral inverter, and it is of the same size of the object. The image is situated at the same distance from the mirror as object. Please note this point. Please note this characteristic, because we are going to do this sum in future questions. We want to use the same condition. Okay, the image is situated at the same distance from the mirror as object. For example, if you are stand 2 meter away from the mirror, where is your image formed? 2 meter away from the mirror only, right? So what's the total distance between image and you? So 2 meter from the mirror and 2 meter behind. Actually it forms 2 meter behind, but it's not practical because the other side is polished. So the distance what you are standing, what's the distance between object and mirror is same as the distance between image and the mirror. So what's the distance? If you are standing 2 meter away, your image is also standing 2 meter away from the mirror. So what's the distance between mirror and distance between you and the image? Actually it's 4 meter. Okay, so you want to keep it in mind, because you are going to do the same thing in forthcoming sums. The image is always erected. Erected in sense upright. It doesn't give any blur image. It always erected. So these are the characteristics of plane mirror, one of the important question in this unit. And find out the letters of English alphabet or any other language known to you in which the image formed in plane mirror appears exactly like the letters used to discuss your findings. O appadi kodukum, U, then A, these are things, A, H, I, M, O, T, U, V, W, X, Y. These are the alphabets we can't able to invert. You can able to see what it is present behind your mirror. அப்படியே என்ன இருக்கோ அது அப்படியே தெரியும். Then அதே மாதிரி நீங்கள் you can able to write what are the letters, can able to see the same what you have in your hand. In Tamil, just write some other Tamil letters if you know, right? என்ன அப்படியே இருக்கும் அது அப்படியே உங்கள் மிரரில் தெரியும். அப்படியே தமிழ் லெட்டர்ஸும் அந்தமாதிரி எழுதுனீங்கன்னா இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் உங்களுக்கு ஐடியாஸ் கிடைக்கும். அதுதான் தட்ஸ் த திங். வாட் இஸ் விர்ச்சுவல் இமேஜ்? கிவ் ஒன் சிச்சுவேஷன் வேர் a virtual image is formed. Virtual image is unreal image. We can't able to capture those images on a separate screen. One situation where a virtual image is formed, a rear view of side mirror of your vehicle. The image cannot be formed or obtained on screen, sir. It's called a virtual image. When we stand in front of a distinct mirror, we used to see a virtual image. This is also another thing I forgot. The plane mirror also always shows a virtual image. When you are standing in front of the plane mirror, it always shows a virtual image, because we can't able to capture those images by using a separate screen. So this is one of the cases. Even side mirror of your vehicles also shows you virtual image. That is also the right answer. State the difference between convex and concave lens. Convex lens are converging lens, whereas concave lens are diverging lens. Convex lens produce real, inverted, virtual, enlarged and erect image. Concave lens always produce virtual and small image. Okay, and convex lens are that is the thing I told you. Then they have a thick at middle and thin at edges, whereas concave lens thin at middle, thick at edges. This is also another important question in this unit. Please make a note of it. Use of concave and convex mirror. Concave mirror used in dentists and torch lights. We can use concave mirror. Then street lights. Convex mirror used in only one place, that is a side view mirror of your vehicle. Right. Which type of mirror can form a real image? That we know, concave mirror. Which type of lens can form a virtual image? That is convex lens. And a virtual image larger than the object can be produced by concave mirror. Right. Concave mirror can able to produce visual image and it is larger than the object at one instant. It means if the image, if object is falls between pole and the focus that you are going to read, that's why I won't disturb you. Just keep in mind it will able to produce virtual and larger virtual image larger than the object. Convex lens cams or convex mirror can able to produce virtual image but is smaller in size. Then 12th one, David is observing his image in the plane mirror. The distance between the mirror and the image is 4 meter. If he move 1 meter towards the mirror, then the distance between David and his image. That earlier I told you, I explained in a early question, the characteristics is if you are standing 2 meter away from the mirror, what's the distance between you and the image? It is also same, that is 2 meter. The image also positioned 2 meter away from the mirror. But they ask you the distance, right? So 2 plus 2 is 4 meter. In this case, you are actually present 4 meter away from the mirror, right? Then you move 1 meter towards the mirror. Then what's the distance between you and the mirror? Is 3 meter. So what's the distance between image and the mirror? Is 3 meter. So what's the total distance? 6 meter is the right answer for this question. 6 centimeter. So 6 meter. The same thing is for for this question also. It's 2 meter per second. So if the car is moving, the rear mirror also moving towards the truck. So what's the distance? If the car is moving 2 meter per second, the rear mirror of the car also moving 2 meter per second. So totally 2 plus 2 is 4 meter per second is the right answer. So 4 meter per second is the right answer. So that's the thing. All those syllabuses and all the things what we want to do or discuss completed. So what you want to do? You want to complete these things in your classwork. I send you through WhatsApp. Complete it and get the signature on time. And this is one of the important unit. This one and also the electricity, and both are most important because you are going to read these things and you are going to take over these contents in 10th standard also, because it is what do you call it, a raw material. Maybe we call it as an input for the forthcoming years. Higher studies, this is the important inputs, basics. You say it basics. So if you have any doubt, don't hesitate to ask. Try to get some ideas and do it the things on time and complete the things and get a signature on time. Okay. And the next class onwards, I like to take some more questions, maybe which combinedly all the units.